taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right. How you doing, Bill?
Hey. We are back live and direct. Another Thursday. I'm on location.
Wait a minute. Are you in Miami?
What? Miami, Florida. It's about as close as I can get to Brazil. And I said in a promo, if you saw it today, super excited. A partner of ours at Diamonds and Music. We are going to feature some gorgeous jewelry from Creative Brazil. We're going to hopefully be joined by the founder and owner, Anna Clark, but we'll see how that works technically. But no matter what, we're going to look at some beautiful pieces that we have for sale.
We got some great pieces for sale from Creative Brazil this week, you guys. They are an incredible fashion jewelry brand, and they just kind of epitomize like the raw elegance that is Brazil. So, super excited. Is that the Scarface home that you're?
There is a nice pool and garden behind me.
Amazing.
Yes, I'm getting to stay with a friend. So very, very delighted to be here and to be coming to you, all of our audience, and this is kind of the start. We want to be able to come from different locations and share with you all kinds of product and jewelry from literally around the world.
For sure. As usual, we're going to start off our episode with an educational piece.
Yes.
Then we'll go into the incredible interview with Anna at Creative Brazil, showcase about 7 or 8 pieces, and then we'll do a giveaway at the end. But without further ado,
not least of all, free jewelry.
Yeah, I mean, how do they look
on
me?
Did you see those hoops? Pasquale's putting them next to his cans there.
The bearded lady.
Yeah.
Really fun to have you. Thanks for making it, Bill. I just wanted to talk about so if I put myself, I think the best way to do business is to put yourself in the shoes of your customer, and we always talk about like being in service to our customers and kind of knowing what they want. After being in business for so many years with the jewelry, Angelucci Jewelry, and talking to especially guys, they're just extremely nervous when it comes to like walking into a jewelry store and talking to a salesman about the diamond engagement ring or the engagement ring, right? So I kind of put together a little educational piece, a little blog post about, the top 10 things to avoid when interviewing a jeweler, because you should interview your jeweler. Don't just settle for the first dummy that comes along. I mean, there's so many choices and you have so much information. So I want to empower you with the right information. So here we go.
Just real quick, I just say, last week we were talking about heirloom pieces and jewelry, and so much of your jewelry can be that, why would people just kind of like walk in the door anywhere and think that's the best place? And I mean, let's learn some of the things to even kind of watch out for and be aware of.
Exactly, because it's not the customer's fault that jewelers are really jerks in general. So here's the top 10 things to avoid. So number 1 would be like rude and standoffish attitude or behavior. If you walk into a store or even if your experience online is this, where the saleswoman or man, the salesperson does not pay attention to you, number 1, and kind of goes into this, holier than thou. You're lucky to have walked into my jewelry store. And believe me, I've gone undercover and pretended to be a customer many a time, where I think it's a generalization, but like, the salesperson is just really rude, and
Yep.
so that's a number one red flag: rude and standoffish attitude or behavior, right?
Or do you belong here? We've talked about, right? Like there's
Do
this
you belong here? This is Cartier.
belong
This is
here.
fancy schmancy,
That's right.
jewelry store. You have shorts on. You can't afford this stuff. Where guess what? Like
Yeah.
most the wealthiest people in the world don't walk around in like 3-piece suits. They're just casual, whatever. If you're out shopping with your family, you're not gonna normally get dressed up in suit and tie, right? So
Yep.
it's just my experience that some of the wealthiest people are just casually dressed. So don't judge a book by its cover. So 2, they give you limited information during that sales presentation. So yeah, I have an example. There was a couple when I was working at a jewelry store. They had come in and they were told by another salesperson that princess cut diamond or the square cut diamond was the most expensive shape of diamond, where it's just diamonds 101. Everyone knows the fact that round brilliant diamonds are the most expensive shape or cut of diamonds. And so just that alone, really like it turned them off and they ended up buying the ring from me. But it's not even about that. It's about like presenting the right information. So you're giving the customer the right information so they can have the power and the right knowledge to actually go in the right direction. So of course it's great if they buy from you, but if they don't, it's really not about that. And if you're truly about, service, which we are here at Diamonds and Music and Angelucci Jewelry, like just give us a shot. So no or limited product knowledge. Like I always joke about this, and I've worked at different jewelry stores where generally speaking, 99 out of 100 jewelry people, like the staff, have no clue what's happening. Like basic questions like, hey, do you guys have, comfort fit wedding bands? Oh, here at da jewelers, we don't have comfort fit bands because they don't even know what that means. All it means is that in the inside of the ring, instead of being flat, it's concave. It's, so it's just more comfortable on the finger. It's usually in the context of like men's wedding bands. So along the lines of this limited or no product knowledge is the third one. No gemological education, no formal training. Like if you are a doctor, you have to have your MD, right? If you're in the film industry or even driving a car, you need your driver's license. In order to have a jewelry store, have staff, there's no training normally. So I pride myself on really like just doing, I believe in, hands-on training, but also formal education, actually reading books about, what makes up a sapphire, what makes up a good cut, what, gemology, the study of diamonds and jewelry. It's a fascinating subject, and I'm learning stuff every day. I'm not like, look at me, I'm the guru and you can't go anywhere else. But, obviously please do business with us. But like the idea is, just having some sort of base of product knowledge. So the next point is, and there's so many points, I just limited it to 10 to keep it short, not being super clear about the specifics of the jewelry that they're selling. The normal thing is, here's the ring. Do you like it? And the person's like, well, sure. And, I know it's an emotional purchase, and that's totally a great way to sell, but not giving the exact, for example, I see this all the time online and in person, Bill, where this diamond ring is between G, H, and I color. Well, no, it's G color, H color, or I. It cannot be a range of colors because the price, the value of that stone is, dependent greatly on the 4 C's, right? The color, the clarity,
Yeah, and just helping people. Like I was just, not to interrupt the 4 C's because they're so important. Like why don't you just say those so you can finish? But
no, go ahead.
It's just that, like, I think, it's explaining those facts. Like, what's the difference between color ratings such that a customer can actually understand? I mean, sure, there's some customers, we have clients who are passionate about jewelry and have done some education about that. But I don't think most people really do. They just maybe hear what's supposed to be good. But again, that's all some of the mystery. And some people aren't going to like really help you to understand what that means for you and for the product that you're going to wear or purchase, what your options are.
Sure, and some of these purchases are pretty large, not as big as buying a home, but we're talking about sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. But and it's like if I were to walk into a clothing store and instead of saying this shirt is white with whatever little black polka dots or whatever it is, black pattern, they would say the equivalent of saying like this shirt is white, yellow, or green. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't, right? Or your shirt is like a dark, whatever it is, like a greenish brown. So the point is like clarity in the presentation and giving some information. And I learned like I was giving too much information, so there's a balance. But
we're a source for information here.
Exactly. So like unfair premiums for different metals. This is huge, guys. We kind of touched on this last episode about I'll give you an example. So platinum versus gold. So this ring is in platinum, and granted, platinum is almost twice as heavy as gold. It's 1.8 whatever. It's just say it's twice as heavy. So if this ring is in white gold and it weighs 3 grams, and this is platinum, it weighs 6 grams, right? This the white gold costs $5,000. They're going to charge you. Sometimes they'll charge you double for the platinum with the same diamond content. So what should be a $500 difference, because of the perceived value of platinum, they'll say it's twice as much. So all of these things, the customer has no idea. But is it my job as a consumer to know everything? No, it's there's an assumption in my sort of ethical, like we're talking about ethics and like doing business and in service to others, like you as a jewelry salesperson have the moral obligation to talk about what the truth, right? And not try to, everyone needs to make money and keep the lights on. So lack of transparency and full disclosure in their sales presentation kind of goes from the last thing. Highly aggressive sales tactics. So that's another point, being super, super aggressive. Like, I don't know why they do this, but I don't know if you've had a similar experience with, I think it's called Bath and Body Works, I think, or they mainly sell soaps, right, Bill? So you walk in and they're extremely aggressive, like so much so that it's like, dude, like it's a $5 product. Like I'm gonna decide whether I want this, like pomegranate spring, body wash or whatever. Like it's gonna be okay. Like they follow you around. And a lot of jewelry stores are similar to that. Like,
they think they got you in the door, right? Or they've got you in the shop, and it's like, gotta buy now.
Yeah, I mean, do you like to be, pressure sold to?
Especially when it's something so important that means so much to you, and if you have that experience like a couple of times, you don't even feel like you can go get the thing that is going to mean so much to you.
Right?
An engagement ring, or something that you want to express your own energy and vibe and power.
Exactly, and have that like sort of. And I love like the whole process, at Diamonds and Music and Angelucci. We have a whole really easy, like custom jewelry process where we sit down with the client, we listen to their needs, and we actually get the client involved, whether it's an engagement ring or an awesome, piece for a hip hop artist or a musical piece or whatever it is. Like we have the ability to use both handmade artisanship and computer CAD CAM technology to create the perfect piece. So number 9 is huge. Jewelry company or salesperson does not have no crystal clear policy about conflict-free diamonds. So this is sort of that gray area that we're talking about. And again, like bringing up the theme of lab-grown diamonds, selling lab-grown diamonds has given me a completely clear conscience. And here's why. There is no mathematical way that a lab-created diamond can ever be a blood diamond or a conflict diamond. Conflict-free diamonds are not blood diamonds. But and so that's huge. Like, is that important to you? And I talk to couples all the time, and a lot of them just are not even aware of it. So we have Anna here. I'm going to wrap it up. So
Yes.
just interview your jeweler, guys. Interview your jeweler. Like I mentioned a few times above, always ask questions. Never be afraid of asking questions. You don't have to just settle for the mall store franchise. Reach out, do a Google search. You'll find us, man.
Come talk to us. Yeah.
Come
All
talk
right.
to us.
Very
All
good.
right. Anna. Bom dia,
Hi.
buonanotte. Ciao.
Hello,
Hi.
ciao.
Anna Clark from Rio, you guys. So we mentioned I held out the bag, Anna. We showed the brand. We're doing a
Yeah.
little education on jewelry and jewelers for the first part of our show, and we're really, really thankful to have you with us. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, guys.
Yeah.
How are you, Anna?
I'm good.
So nice to see you.
It's a beautiful
Great.
day here in Rio.
Nice. Yeah, not bad here in Miami. See, we're getting global for our audience. We told them we would. So.
Did you guys have Carnival recently, right?
Yeah, actually, Carnival was kind of weird this year because of COVID. So there is like the big festival didn't happen, but everybody was in the street and the big parties, like the private parties were happening, but the big one was not allowed because of COVID. But the major of the city allowed to do a carnival, especially this year in a different date. It's gonna be on April. It's gonna be the 21st of April. So there is like a holiday in Brazil. So this year is gonna be in April. So the big festival is gonna be in April.
That's so amazing.
But actually, we're gonna have like two carnivals because this one actually happened, but not the big festival, and then we're gonna have another one.
Okay, it's still time for us to go, Bill.
That's it. I know. Come on, and
Let's
anybody
pack our
listening,
bags.
if you can go for sure, and if you can't, this brand and tonight's products are gonna transport you. You can bring a little bit of Brazil to you. So right, I mean, almost like every piece in the brand is basically like handmade and made in Brazil, right?
Right, correct. In Rio de Janeiro.
Wow.
That's so amazing. It's such a privilege to have you on our show today, and we're just getting started. Like we met you and Patricia, gosh, almost a year ago.
Yeah, it was
JCK show.
August 2021.
That's right. The JCK was later. It's kind of a big conference, so people know that have no idea. It's like the big jewelry conference in the US. So
it's a real treat.
The biggest one.
Yeah.
For sure. So when did you start Creative Brazil? And tell us all about your whole journey.
Yeah, I started in 2003. And I started like all the way around the opposite way of usually people they start doing like shows in Brazil, and then they go if they go abroad, like international. And I started international. I started because my brother used to live in LA for so many years, and I loved LA, and I knew LA for a long time. So I said, why don't I searched on the internet, and I discovered this California gift show like a long time ago. It doesn't exist anymore. I think, or it's a little smaller nowadays. And then in 2003, I that time I didn't produce myself jewelry. That time I used to like do buy here and there, and then I said I'm going to try LA. Why not? And then I brought Brazilian jewelry to LA, and then I figured out that people loved it because in 2003 there is no like gold-plated jewelry. What I figured out is that people, the manufacturers, they only bring or like fashion jewelry with no gold, like custom jewelry, or jewelry like diamonds, and so we were like somewhere in between. And I remember everybody that went to our booth, they really like it. And then I said, oh, I think there is a nice business here. And then the second show was again LA, because they have this show in July and January. So next show was like January 2004, and right after San Francisco. So again, I went to US and started selling the jewelry. And then I went back to Brazil very like, I want to do this. And I used to have my own travel agents. I used to, so I was in a different business.
Right.
And then I started trying to do the both business at the same time, but then jewelry caught my heart, and then I stopped doing the tourism, and I started producing the jewelry. And since that time, like 2004, I started producing, and I hired the ladies that they do everything by hand, and then I started. I don't know if you guys have. I think in US you have this game that they call War.
Oh, like a video game?
No, it's a like
cards?
A game that kind of card games.
Yeah.
Because you dominate the world. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna dominate LA, then San Francisco, and then Dallas was our third show, and then Miami, and then JCK, and then we start doing so many shows in US.
So cool. You know, I think your company and your products are so fresh and vibrant, and that and people always talk about, like, I know in the 80s and 90s, like more 90s people, oh, I don't like yellow, but yellow gold has been popular for 5,000 years. So
Exactly.
you know, and I think it's so cool that you were able to find something that people loved and find the right product and find the right color, and that's so hard as a business person. So congratulations for that. And
Yeah.
you know, we're going to be checking out some pieces on the show right now.
Let's start, because I think people want to see some of this. Do you want me to show some pictures, Pasquale? Should I do
Sure, buddy. Yeah, we'll start with I think it's item 18, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to show Anna about, I think, maybe 8 pieces from your wonderful company here. So
8 pieces.
Oh, I love this one.
I have some of them here. So you can correct us. We can get correct, descriptions. But if you just see, it's, oro is gold, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is item 19, guys. So all you have to do to buy this, audience, is item 19 sold to 949-449-1123. So describe these, Bill. What are we looking at?
Yeah, so just a beautiful piece of earrings. I can probably even have them. Hold on, let me just stand up. I have product here too, so I don't know. We'll try this. I don't know if this new technology approach here of showing with the camera. Are you able to turn on?
Sure.
So there it is. I think
they are very light and very comfortable.
Yeah, please. That's the thing. Some of these are bigger.
There they are. The next
product,
they look very comfortable.
And the texture. I think that's something, Anna, that I want to talk to you about. We're going to see it.
It's almost like a hammered or satin finish, no?
Yeah, and it feels very natural to me. That's one of the things I fell in love with all of your pieces, Anna, is it has a natural feel to it.
Yeah.
It's like
we like to. I like to do this texture, like we brush all the pieces in the metal before the plating, so we kind of brush to have this texture, and I prefer this like matte look than the shine look. We also do the shiny look, but I myself prefer the matte, and they look really really nice when you put on, and it's this size, but it's really really light and comfortable.
Put those things on, Bill. We know you want to try
them. That's what we don't want to do. That's what's not going to sell it, probably.
Come on, Bill.
But they are so light. Let's go to let's just keep going through our items. Do we have the loop choker as our next item for sale?
Well, I mean, actually, if you want to go in order, item 18 is actually the Couvé necklace.
Okay, it is the Couvé necklace. Okay, cool.
That's
all right,
before
we have just in person. I'm pretty sure this is a little newer. I think this is this the couve, Anna? Is the fabric? I think that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
like
is all crochet handmade, and this is there's a lot of different ways to use it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a lot on the front, and you can do a lot on the back.
Yeah.
I love this one too.
So
that
beautiful.
looks
I
amazing.
have, here, I'll throw up some other pictures that we have, like a nice image of it. Are you guys
And this
seeing
one-
that?
And this one, there's a lot of handmade work.
They're incredible. I mean, the detail on this, it literally is like gold fabric. It's like a little scarf, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Like
and
a
this
little-
one took like 3 hours to make this one.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
handmade, a lot of work.
I'm just seeing if in our pictures we have it on the model. I don't know. I think this might be a different picture. Oh yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
it's another one.
That's a different piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is though, around the neck. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so what item is that today, Pasquale? What item is that?
Item 18. Item 18.
Beautiful. So you just text the number. What number do they text?
So the earrings are item 19. So item 19 sold to 949-449-1123. The next item, Bill, is the Mage earrings.
Okay, great. Okay, yes, the square earrings. So if everyone can see, they're like these beautiful. You have like these great geometric. Again, we see that brushed finish.
Yeah.
Right, and I'll see if I can get those in the camera.
I love these earrings. They're so beautiful. Again, that brushed finish is so subtle
and I love these shapes. Like you have so many. I love like the minimalist has that very, here we'll get one without the tag, like that the very like minimalist but still feels natural.
And again, really light.
Yeah, really light. I mean, for
Very
that
comfortable.
size, like
Very, very comfortable.
yeah, I can just guarantee to you that it's like so comfortable, wear all day, looks elegant. Yeah.
Put the other one close.
Yeah, so we can see both of them like that.
Yeah, that actually looks great. I mean, it looks like maybe an inch and a half in the square, and it's a beautiful piece. Again, beautiful audience. It's item 20 sold to the number on the screen, which is 949-449-1123. And keep in mind that after the broadcast on Thursday, we're going to be posting this whole catalog for this week on the Facebook page and all the different streaming platforms. Right now we're up to 6 streaming platforms, so little by little. This is episode 4, so like Anna, we want to conquer the world, and I think we're gonna we're gonna do it with beautiful jewelry like
Let's
this.
do it.
on the internet. Yeah, we're gonna go to the internet world.
So next, Bill, is the Lagos necklace.
Beautiful.
Lagos
okay, this
necklace
deserves so many pictures. Here it's being held in the long form, but I can't wait to show this. I'll show it in person. You can see some detail there. There are these incredible, and I'll try to show here, tiny rings, right? It's like completely tiny gold rings on a chain. If you can see it there. Yeah.
Beautiful. There's 3 of them, so you layer them and it's all one necklace, no?
Exactly.
Well,
it's a long one that you can wear like 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times. And actually, if you want it, you can wear as a bracelet. You can like do turn on your
Just
wrist.
wrap it up. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. And this is really a solid piece, guys. I mean, come on, like from 11 to 45 grams. This is super well made jewelry, and I want to talk about that for a second compared to, as Anna mentioned, like whatever 20 years ago. I think, and fashion jewelry is like the fastest growing part of the whole jewelry industry, because the quality difference between 20 years ago and now, as we see with Creative Brazil, is a perfect example of incredibly well made fashion jewelry, and the prices are super amazing, guys. People don't want to spend $1 million every time they go out, and so this is a perfect way to accessorize whatever you're wearing, and the yellow gold is very versatile. So
Yeah,
cool.
the
So
camera here doesn't get the beautiful color, and we should just, I mean, I think that's again just that craftsmanship. Like you're saying in the beauty, like Anna, you plate everything in 18 karat, right?
Yes, everything is 18K gold plated. And if you see the silver finish, it's going to be rhodium plated. But we do like, let's say, 80% 18K gold plated. I mean, the gold look, because we sell a lot of gold, much more than the silver look, much more.
and that's a huge difference, guys. The difference, I always say, like, to my clients, the difference between white gold 18 and 14, not so huge, but in yellow, it's a much more warm, beautiful. In Latin America and Europe, always has been 18 karat is the standard. So you're getting an incredible look. It's not 14. 14 is more of a brass look. 18 is it's my favorite.
Yeah, mine too is the beautiful color. I love the 18K color.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it's the best one.
It's gorgeous. It's warm.
Love it.
It has this warmth. Like, I think
Yeah.
honestly, when you get your pieces, you are bringing a little piece of Brazil to yourself, and to adorn yourself. And it has this warmth and sense of nature in each of your pieces. It really is bring that. I mean, you can see in this picture, we can't show all the pieces, but on diamondsandmusic.com, we've got so many under Creative Brazil, and you get to explore so many more. Let's go on to the next piece, Pascual. What do we got?
Very cool. Yeah, item 22, Bill, is the Palmeiras earrings.
Oh yeah, here we go. So speaking of, I keep saying that natural theme. Here are these beautiful gold leaves.
Wow, it just brings me, into the beautiful people and nature of Brazil, and like the idea of true luxury is in nature, guys. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to look anywhere else. So this is a beautiful pair of earrings for $49. I mean, come on, that's what I think. That's actually one cup of coffee at Starbucks now.
Yeah. And also, you can wear, if you want, you can wear at the beach, at the pool. The plate, the 18K gold plate is a very, very good quality. It doesn't tarnish. So trust it. It's really good.
Beautiful.
I wear all the time. I wear on the beach. I wear wherever I go. And again, very light. Another piece that is really, really light.
Super light, super comfortable.
You can wear at the beach if you are working at night. If you go somewhere.
I mean,
dinner.
really, you can wear these. That's what I love about great fashion jewelry is you really can wear it so many places. I mean, these look beautiful at a business meeting. You have a little nature with you, but I mean, here where it's just coming into spring in North America and summertime. These beautiful pieces through the summer are going to look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, there's just 4 more pieces. And by the way, if you go to diamondsandmusic.com, look, you can do the $49 or $50, or you can just split it up into 4 payments with Afterpay. You pay the first payment of $12.50, and then boom, every 2 weeks, 3 more payments. So that's another option. Or you can buy them right here on your cell phone. Item 22 sold. Palmeiras earrings to this number, 949-449-1123. Cool. So item 23, guys, we got loop choker.
Here we go.
Set with loop bracelet.
Yeah, there can be a bracelet. So this is a little tricky to see here. I'll get it going on the other camera. As you put it again, this beautiful minimal.
Kind of reminds me of like an Omega look almost,
Yeah, like simple. Bolt it back in. I mean, just gorgeous on the collarbone. You put this on. It's so minimal. Again, has this beautiful curved lines. It feels like nature. And there is today. This is the piece that's available. That we have the choker for $80. But if you're interested, there is a matching bracelet that I can show, and just message us. You can just text us literally at the number at 949-449-1123, and you just say if you want the bracelet also.
My birthday's coming up, Bill. If you want to get those.
Oh, I know. This, unfortunately, yeah. Anna, do you think this is going to fit Pasquale Arai's wrist? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I have
for sure.
like very, very small, dainty.
Okay.
I might have to.
Yeah.
And this is a kind of the piece that whenever you put on, it's gonna be like, wow. You if you see like on a table, it's something in a picture, but if you put on, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I'll
I
just
love
see
that.
if I have like the model picture of this.
It's so true, Anna. In Italian, like addosso means like when you wear something jewelry, like oro addosso, like
Okay.
the idea of like you're right. When you put the right piece on, it just makes you feel incredible.
Mm, that
That's
natural elegance.
So this
Yeah.
is item 23, guys, and it's as easy as picking up your phone. You just dial, 949-449-1123. Item 23 sold. All these pieces will be available after our show into hopefully forever because they're going to live on Facebook and all these platforms that we have streaming, LinkedIn, Facebook, everything. So you can't hide from us.
That's right. You can text anytime, whenever you're watching this, wherever you are in the world.
Very cool. Yeah. So the next
Nice.
one we got, there's gold-plated dangle earrings, item 24.
Okay, let's see. I think it is. Hold on just a second. It's probably, yes, these. Hold on. This is where we get to talk about weight.
Oh, I love this one.
Whoa.
That is like a stunning piece. Looks big. I can't tell you until you get to hold this in your hand or feel it, like to rock something that's like.
I'm getting those right now. Hang on, guys.
Yeah, I know. We just don't want to put it up to my ear, really. It's gonna.
No, they look amazing. Let me just congratulate you and say thank you for creating all this incredible jewelry, Anna, because like I've been around jewelry my whole life, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm a jewelry snob, but like your pieces, there's not one that I don't like. They're all amazing.
Really?
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Whenever we are in a big show like JCK, it's a pleasure when I hear, because JCK, I think it's the biggest show in US, and there is many booth, and some clients they come to our booth and they say, oh my God, this is the booth that I saw the beautiful jewelry in the whole show, the most creative jewelry. So this is like very important to hear, and like keep going, producing and creating this. I become really happy when I hear that. And we always hear that.
That happens.
Thank you.
I mean, that's why we're here and got to connect with you today. Like, it is so, and I just want to, again, like, if it's almost worth like getting these. You can't believe how lightweight, like how light the feel is, and how beautiful this bigger look of a piece is. It's beautiful, like this nice folding or shimmy.
And there is a lot of movement. And the movement when you put on, it's like stunning. When it's light and it's big and you can move, and it's really comfortable.
Yeah, they look amazing, and I love the design. It's so much.
Thank you.
Just aesthetically, just perfect.
I think we have one necklace and one earrings left. Where are we at?
Yes, you're absolutely right. So, by the way, just to remind everyone, the earrings are item 24. So,
thank you.
Item 24 sold to 949-449-1123. Next, we have the Masela necklace, item 25.
Yes. Okay. So that's some of these. I don't have all the pictures, but let me just start with it here. This beautiful, like soft oval. I don't know how else. If you have another description around this, Anna, but it's so cool.
Yeah, we call them, that's oval. And again, there is a lot of movement on this necklace. And you can wear like long, or you can wear like, you can do like two times around your neck. Yeah. And you can do like a bracelet, like 5 times around the wrist. So it's a very versatile piece.
Yeah, I love
like
it.
3 times.
That versatility too. If you're gonna buy a piece like this, and then you could wear it literally 3 ways. Like, how many pieces in your collection, can you wear always 3 ways? And drop on the wrist, and just like, depending on the situation, you could wear it multiple ways in one day, depending on who you are, right?
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
I love
beautiful. Again, item 25 sold to 949-449-1123. These are only 89. The last one, guys, is I think the Viera earrings. Viera, they're kind of
Yeah.
asymmetrical,
Oh yeah.
just
Mm,
super in fashion. Minimalist geometric triangles with a subtle difference.
yes.
Um, Basically, it's having a tiny little pyramid on your ears. If you want to
Right.
talk about attracting power, right? Which is what
Exactly.
diamonds and music is all about. Amulet jewelry worn for power.
Yes.
We can express ourselves through our clothing, through our, like wonderful haircut, like I have, or our jewelry. And Creative Brazil, Anna, like you guys have done such an incredible job of listening to your customer and knowing what they want and creating these incredible timeless jewels that will never go out of style.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are doing a lot of asymmetrical earrings, and people love it. It's
Yeah.
again, it's creative and slight and different.
It's this
Yeah.
this subtle difference, I think, when you're wearing. So when we say, just so everyone gets it, like asymmetrical, if you see
Mhm.
the post on this earring, right, is at the point of the
Mhm.
triangle,
Yeah.
and then on the other side, the post with this tag is at the long side, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're
Right.
so minimalist and modern and have that like that chic elegance, but it's like a very subtle difference, when they're worn. Again, I'm sorry, folks, that they're on the table, but if you have that appeal to them, buy them and you'll see. Promise, when you put them on, people are going to notice, right? They notice this subtlety, I would think, Anna.
They look great on the table, by the way. I mean, they look
Yeah.
awesome.
But if
They're
you put on, it's gonna be even greater.
Yeah, yeah.
for
You just,
sure.
you're like, oh, I see, it's a pair of earrings, and then you're like, wait, one is going one way, one is going the other, and it has
Yeah,
just
and this is
a little
super
gap.
hip
It's
in
like,
Yeah.
style right now.
Yeah. And
beautiful.
again, really, really light. Really,
Yeah.
you can't feel you are wearing it.
Yeah. Oh my God. So light. Like this feels like this whole earring, each one feels like lighter than a paper clip. No kidding.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
We always think about like to be the earring to be comfortable, not like heavy earrings that you're gonna have like no. We always do like we always think about comfortable,
Yeah. I love it. I love
elegant and
this
comfortable.
is 26, right, Pasquale? So our last item is item 26 tonight.
Yes, this is item 26, and these are going for the low price of just $39. So, pretty
How can
amazing price. Come on.
almost can't afford to get 18 karat gold from Brazil and rock these all summer long.
You don't have to take a flight to Brazil. You don't need to
Yeah,
pay for the airplane. Just buy the earrings.
just buy
They,
it
they will transport
right
you.
there in US.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
And honestly, like jewelry is able to do that, like music or, jewelry, or sometimes like it takes you somewhere else, and when you're working and working hard and just living your everyday life, like, gosh, jewelry is such a great way to do that. So, it is such a pleasure to have you on our show, Anna. Next time, April 17th, Bill and I are going to be in Brazil. We're going to do the show. So if you need a bodyguard,
It,
talk
it,
to
it,
Bill.
it all depends on how tonight goes. That's right. That's right. We'll you get a little piece of Brazil, and you can fund our trip, and we'll go get more. We'll go get more.
Okay,
from you.
come.
Yeah. Okay, I love it. Well, hopefully we can do this again too. I mean, really, I think both Pasquale and I are just super excited to be partnering with you in Creative Brazil and getting to share, your jewelry. I mean, this is not available everywhere, right?
No.
Also, like you're
Right.
not going to find this on Amazon. You
Of
you
course
can
not.
find it in the retailers that you work with, right? You have a bunch of amazing
right.
retailers, but
Yeah.
there aren't as many, hopefully, that doesn't catch on that there's online. I know there's some people online, but we really want to help deliver it to a lot of people broadly and keep coming back. Like this is just a tiny sample.
Yeah.
Anna, Bezos, Bachi,
Bezos.
thank you so
Abrazos.
much. I
Was
love
my
you.
pleasure, guys.
We'll talk to you soon. Have a lovely evening, and thank you for taking
You
your
too.
time so much.
Thank you, guys.
You're
Okay.
amazing. Okay, ciao.
Thank you, guys.
Obrigado.
Ciao, ciao.
Obrigado.
De
Buonanotte.
nada. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Well, what a treat. Thank you so
Oh,
much for putting that together, Bill. Like, such
yeah.
a lovely human being.
Mm.
Extremely just humble, and like, it's such a pleasure for us to actually, it's one thing to kind of talk about jewelry, but when you actually speak directly to the designer, and
Mm.
like, I have so much respect for anyone who can do that. We're all given like different gifts from
Yeah.
God in this world. Some of us can have the gift of gab, or like, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. And I consider myself more of like a diamond broker and jewelry concierge, and you the same. But other people like
Yes.
kind of throw it out there like, I'm a jewelry designer. Okay, well, no, you're not. Newsflash. It's like, it's like me saying I can play the guitar when I can't. So I have a
Mhm.
lot of respect for the art and the craftsmanship, the years it takes to actually pull this off, and
Yeah,
so I don't
I
take
think
that
that
lightly.
really like brings together, not to cut you off at all, but like everything we talked about tonight, if you stick with us, it's really about, getting to meet someone like Anna. Like, we want to keep introducing you directly and get to have on these designers or, jewelry brand owners, and get to see that real person. And I think that's our approach from the beginning is,
Mhm.
it can be like, get to know your jeweler and be aware of things that can happen. And we
Yeah,
really want that. We, pride ourselves so much on that real connection, like a sense of friendship, like we have with someone like Anna. It's like real people bringing you real products that you have that direct connection to.
absolutely. This is not some cookie cutter franchise store where the salespeople are on commission and everyone is just ready to tackle you when you get in. Like, which brings me. It's all about hey, what can we do for our audience? So this week we have a super cool, chunky, fat pair of earrings to give away, guys.
Yeah.
So here they are. So to give you an idea of the relations and size, this is my AirPods Pro, about
Mm.
2.5 inches. So the diameter of the earrings are 2.5 inches. So they are yellow gold plated.
Good. Look at that.
And awesome. So
Is it
like,
like a rope weave? It looks like it's like kind of
it's like a rope. It's a rope. It's more of a it's a rope. Yeah, for sure. So these are actually not everyone can rock the funky hoops, but they are super in fashion. And you
yeah.
know, um, excuse
More
me.
time. So how do they get those? Those earrings, those hoops right there tonight. Diamonds and Music Live, free 99, free.
Free 99. That's right, guys. So let me actually put something up here. So
Yeah.
all you have to do is text
That same number, our same number. Yep.
text hoops to 949-449-1123. Hoops, HOOPS, all caps. Doesn't matter if they're all caps. Just send hoops. And don't forget, if you want these earrings, you gotta let me know what your name is and your shipping address. So that's all you gotta do. So just as easy as picking up your phone. Hoops, 949-449-1123. Bill, you're awesome. Have an amazing time in Miami, and we're actually going to be broadcasting from Chicago next week. So we're
Right, Chicago.
We're citizens of the world, baby.
I love it. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have some footage or pictures to share. Going to Style Max in Chicago, all kinds of women's fashion and industry, and just super excited to keep sharing.
Awesome, Bill. That sounds amazing. And don't forget, guys, go to diamondsandmusic.com. You can find all of the Creative Brazil pieces on there. Or after basically this Friday, you're going to be able to find the whole catalog that we talked about today, the 8 or 9 pieces of Creative Brazil, beautiful fashion jewelry pieces, right on our different streams, the Diamonds and Music Facebook page, the Angelucci Jewelers Facebook page, LinkedIn, etc. We're going to list them all there. Little by little, we're gaining momentum. We just love you to death. we're here to answer any jewelry questions, by the way. Like, do you need a custom piece? Do you need to repurpose your grandma's ring that you don't like? Or, like, we are here to answer all your questions, guys. And if we don't know the answers to your questions, we will try our best to get those answers and to serve you in the best way possible. So thank you, listeners and viewers. Thank you so much. We love you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Be safe. And Bill, have a great time in Miami and safe travels to Chicago, man.
Thank you. All right, bless. Yeah, thank you all so much. I really hope you enjoyed Creative Brazil, and we'll bring you more. Bring a little Brazil to you. On the samba, our own version of it.
2023, we're going. I don't care what happens, man.
Yes,
we're gonna do it. So
we'll welcome. We'll bring down a whole Diamonds and Music Live party. Well, if you want to come with us, we'll organize it.
That sounds great. Awesome.
All
brother.
right.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you all
Blessings
so
to
much.
everyone. Okay. Ciao, everyone.
Ciao. Good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you.